Hello there, Ganesh Pai here. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about topic of how to develop a mindset to handle the current different crises we are in and around. Right now we are facing three different crises. Number one, health crisis because of coronavirus. Number two, economic crisis because of recession. Number three is geopolitical crisis because tensions in the border of the country, isn't it? Now, these crises are enough for us to get a lot of stress and move towards depression. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to get stressed with this. How to deal with this? Now let me give you a situation. Imagine a soldier who is chasing an enemy in the dense forest. The soldier is chasing with his gun, and till the time he is able to see the enemy, the soldier feels that the situation is under control. At certain point of time, he loses the sight of the enemy. Enemy disappears in front of him. And suddenly, the soldier gets bewildered as to what to do now. What are the options in front of a soldier? The enemy who has disappeared can come back with bigger troops, can come back with more weapons, can come back more equipped to fight better. Is it in the control of the soldier? No, it's not in the control of soldier. So what can soldier do in that case? The only option is he has to be more cautious. He has to take care of himself and also has to make sure that his country is safe. Quite a difficult job, isn't it? All of us are in a similar situation today. We are in a scenario wherein we have to take care of ourselves as well as we have to take care of the society around us as well. Now, how do we deal with it? There are two areas which are practically influencing us. Area 1 is in our control, area 2 is not in our control. Let me just share my screen and show you what is it all about. So, let's talk about the health crisis first. Now, when we talk about the health crisis of coronavirus today, what is in our control is personal hygiene. What is not in our control is the spread of the virus, number of cases, the way government is handling it. All these things are not in our control. What we can do is we can wear masks, we can maintain social distance, and we can keep washing our hands, go out if it is necessary. We can maintain personal hygiene to an extent which is within our control, isn't it? So now let's look at the second crisis, that is economic crisis. For economic crisis, we are almost into a recession today. What can we do about it? Financial preparedness is in our hands. How to prepare for the recession, how to make sure that our savings do not deplete, how to make sure that we survive during the recession. And we can also look at the alternate business or job options which can make us survive during the recession time. There are going to be a lot of industries which will go down, some of them will come up. None of that is in our hands. Recession is not in our hands. Coming to the third point, geopolitical. Now in geopolitical crisis, possibly there could be a war scenario. There could be a terrorism scenario. What can we do about it? These two things are out of our control. But what's in our control is staying in a safe place, helping people around us. Now, all these things are known things. This is nothing new that I'm telling you, right? It's all known to all of us. But there is a small thing which we have to keep in mind, that in spite of knowing all these things, are we focusing 100% on the areas which we can control? Possibly, in many cases, the answer would be no. Ideally, we are supposed to focus on the area which is in our control and ignore the area which is out of our control, while maximum of us are doing the reverse. We are focusing on the areas which are beyond our control and ignoring the areas which are in our control. Now, what should we do now? The only way is to put a reverse gear to our thought process. The only way is to put a reverse gear to our thought process. We should focus on what we can control, what we can change for ourselves, how we can improve our lives, rather than focusing on macroeconomic factors which we cannot control. There are people, there is an administration, elected administration, selected administration to deal with these things. As a common person, we need to make sure that our role is in line with whatever is required for this society. Till now, if we were focusing on the areas which are not under our control, let's put a reverse gear and start from today and get on with the life. Thank you. Keep watching.